Don't doubt Feige. He knows what he's doing. He has proven it over and over again. He know what he's doing. We felt after the first Avengers movie, where the hell you go from here? How you set up this Infinity Saga? Done. Does it? It's amazing.
Mhm.
We thought they busted the hugest load of all time. I said, how do you come back from that? Uh, Multiverse Saga. What?
What?
Yeah. Mhm.
And he still got the biggest card in his pocket. X-Men.
X-Men.
Chill,
He hasn't
everybody.
even dropped. He hasn't put the
Chill.
spade down yet.
Mm-mm.
Hey everyone, how you doing? Thanks for watching Greenlight Total Entertainment. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Hit that bell. Make sure that you're notified when we do new videos. And today's video is about the MCU San Diego Comic Con panel. I'm gonna throw all
Let's
the
go.
goodies and how much we're excited about it today. I am Jeff. I'm here with Alan. What's up, Al?
What's up, Jeff?
How's it going, Carson?
What's going on? Marvel, X-Men 97. X-Men 97.
Oh, yes, yes, that's what I said.
Na-na-na-na-na.
We gotta talk about that, right? We gotta talk about that. All right, so I mean, we had to sit down and actually write this out. Usually, we write that things out anyway, but this is just bananas. We knew. I'll put it this way: people on Twitter asking, I'm not sure you guys see this. Who's going to win this weekend with the panels, DC or Marvel? And it's like, even if Cavill shows up, what are they going to announce? He saw that in the previous video for our DC panel. So, I mean, Marvel's just going to drop small little bombs, and they're going to win this weekend no matter what. So that's exactly what happened. I definitely don't want to hear anyone anymore. And I'm glad that we didn't make a video saying that there's no lack of direction right now from MCU, because we would have been those idiots right now eating crow
Mhm.
because Feige and we trust. Because I'm telling you right now, I was one of those people that was like, where are we going with this? There's so much stuff going on. You got Secret Wars, Hinton, Young Avengers, multiverse, blah blah blah. Well, guess what? Feige said, guess what? This is where we're going.
Mm-hmm.
No more complaining.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. So now he announced the multiverse saga.
Mm-hmm.
So phase four is going to be the first phase of the multiverse saga, and we got two more shows, movies slash shows coming out for those two phases. And you got phase five that's gonna be part of it, and also we're going to talk about phase six. So let's get into the phase four. We all know everyone was complaining. We were worried about a lot of stuff going on, new characters introduced, and we were worried about stuff. Now we have a clear direction that where Marvel is going, and where they're going to take it to 2025, I believe. And let me remind you, people, Feige and the rest of the Marvel execs actually took like a small little trip. I forgot where they went, but they went and
Yeah,
they
it's in
planned out
Colorado
in
somewhere. Yeah.
Colorado. They went and planned 10 years worth of content. So I think they know what they're doing and where they're going.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, this panel was basically started off with actually the first thing that's coming out. That's pretty soon, and that is I think believe in August, and that's going to be
It's August 17th.
August 17th, and that's going to be She-Hulk, Attorney at Law. They gave us a quick little teaser trailer, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And Alan, I want to know where your expectations for the show now that we got the second trailer, and there was some juicy stuff in there.
Yeah. You know what? It's a legal comedy. I like legal comedies. I remember there was like Boston Legal back in the day,
Yeah, yeah,
Fleabag. Like there's Suits. I don't know if Suits is fully a comedy, but like
yeah.
it.
What
There
was
was some funny
that
stuff
other
in there too.
show? What
Was it
was that
Maggie
other show
Um,
O'Neill
too?
or something like that?
yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to something that's meant to be funny, impressing us, and and they're putting it out there so that people can manage their expectations instead of like going to a Thor movie expecting it to be serious and then getting something funny. Like they're putting it out there right now and saying, "Hey, this isn't serious. This is a comedy. There's going to be stuff going on in it. I hope you understand that before you start watching this show." So I mean, that's what I'm looking forward to. I think it's going to be good.
Yeah, like I agree with you. Like the first what 3 4 seconds with the blower horn in the air. I
Mhm,
mean that doesn't tell you what kind of show this is.
mhm.
I don't know what you're
Right.
not getting. Carson, what do you think about the trailer?
I liked it. Much like what Alan said, I think it's gonna be one of those shows that it's gonna be a comedy. I think it's gonna have moments of tenderness and heart and stuff in there, just like they always do. Like
Mm,
there's always a mix. Marvel has never been just one thing. It's always the humor with the complexity with some drama underneath. I think this one's gonna lean more to the comedy, which is fine. I don't think they're trying to fake anybody out. Like, oh, this is a drama, and then you watch it and it's a comedy. No, it's a comedy. It's
mhm,
gonna have some heart and some drama within it.
mhm.
I think it's gonna carry on just like every other show that they've done. Um, but yeah, I'm ready to see it. I'm kind of excited to see it. I think it's gonna be a different take on what they've been doing. And you can't keep doing the same type of shows and movies. You have to have diversity and change it up and show a different side. And She-Hulk lends herself to all that. If you've read the comics or know anything about her, there's some funny stuff that goes on with her.
Oh yeah, a lot of funny stuff. I mean, her sex life.
Yeah,
I mean, that's one thing. So
her sexcapades is bar none. Like, show me some of her sexcapades. I'm here for it. Like,
yeah.
don't shy away from it. Just have fun with the show. Like, people relax. Like, I think sometimes the fandom just watches these shows and either expectations are too high or they want it to be just like the comic book or like if you haven't realized by now that you're not going to get exactly the comic book, then I don't know what to tell you. Like it's not the comic, and honestly, comic doesn't translate into movies anyway. It's a different medium. It's not the easiest thing to translate it. So, but I think in this case, it's going to do well. It's going to be closer to how she is in the comic than some of the other stuff that we've seen.
Yeah, I mean, I feel the same way. Like, I already know what there's going to be. The first trailer kind of show how goofy he's going to, not goofy, but how much comedy is going to be in it.
Right.
And I do like the aspect that they're going to show her going through a tough time dating, trying to find someone to date. And,
Right.
I mean, that was just part of her in the comic books. She was just going through guys and doing some wild stuff. The one thing that caught my eye the most, and this is why I cannot wait for Phase 5, and that was Daredevil. To see him
Hmm.
in his maroon gold
Yeah.
suit.
Mm.
We're gonna get
Hold
we're
on, hold
gonna.
on, hold on. Now, don't talk about that yet. We
I'm
skipped
just
over
saying, I'm
Wakanda.
excited
We got to
about this.
talk about Wakanda first.
Man, look. You can't look. They gave me Daredevil. They gave me all Daredevil, but they gave me enough. But we're gonna talk about Daredevil. I'm just saying that got me because it's gonna show you that this movie, if any show is gonna have some like appearances for people that we have not seen yet, this is the
This
show.
is the show.
That's
So
the
Right.
show.
like,
Yeah.
I'm not saying X-Men, I'm not saying mutants. I'm just saying that people that it's already in a universe, not a mutant. Maybe I mean
Right.
maybe I don't
Who
know.
knows? Like,
They could- but this is a show that she can, that client can come walk in her
mhm,
office and be like, oh snaps, that's blah blah blah. And the thing is,
right.
why wouldn't she and Murdoch not know each other? They're both attorneys, and
Hmm.
they're both doing the same kind of
The same
representation
kind of
anyway.
thing.
So they're gonna know each other. So I think
Right.
that's kind of cool that they put that in of the trailer. But what do you guys think? Did you guys like the trailer? Are you guys hyped up for She-Hulk, Attorney of Law? I know I am. These guys too. We've been waiting for this. They fixed the CGI. It looks 10 times better. I'm ready for this. They come next month. Need to get here soon. So let's move on to I wouldn't say like the main event, but it felt
No, it's
like
the main
it.
event. It's
It felt like
no, you can
it.
say it. You can say
You
it.
can say it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's the prize fight. It's the best.
The prize
It's when
fight.
Michael Buffer comes out and says, "Let's get it. Let's get ready
This
to
is a pay
rumble."
per
You
view,
know what time it
not
is.
on ESPN. This is the pay per view. You got to buy this.
Right? No, no. This is Michael Buffer. This is Mandalay Bay. Like we're Caesar's
Right,
Palace. Like
right,
this is
We,
right.
this is it.
we
This
got
is
this right here.
Yeah, that
Black.
right there.
Yep,
Yeah.
Black Panther. Wakanda Forever. We finally get the trailer for it. They had a great panel having some of the composers of the film to be there to play live music. They had like a dance performance there. They actually had them talking about Chadwick Boseman, just saying how much they miss him and his presence is all through this film. And the trailer was heartfelt, and I know talking to a couple of people, they put tears in their eyes watching that. Um, Got me choked up a little bit just thinking about it.
Yeah.
But to,
Yeah.
to really put it now, even though he's not going to be in this film, and that's T'Challa, you see how great of a filmmaker, a great of a writer Ryan
Cougar.
Coogler is.
Yeah.
And this is why I'm excited about this film. Even though we're not getting to T'Challa, we all said this on this platform that we are excited for this film because we know the story is going to be really good.
Mhm.
It's that we're just not getting T'Challa. But it looks like what they're doing is very, very exciting. Carson, you saw the trailer. Um, what what are your thoughts on this thing? I mean, this thing was very heartfelt. This was such a beautiful trailer. Probably one of the best trailers I've seen in a while.
It's probably one of my most anticipated, but also I'm super nervous about it just because of everything that happened and how we're gonna put this together and what happened to Chadwick. And it looks like they have a plan. There are a couple things that stand out in the movie, or in the trailer. Namor, seeing him for the first time, really, and like
Looks great.
it looks like they are using like either Aztec or some kind of Mayan influence because I think the actor is Mexican, I believe.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah. They said that they want to use like the Mayan Aztec
okay, and that's what it looks like when they come out the
philosophy,
water
right?
and they have
Yeah,
feathers. And stuff. Like it looks very tribal. I think we're gonna see that maybe the same thing that happened to Wakanda maybe happened to Atlantis just in a different way. And maybe the vibranium or whatever it's going to be help them breathe underwater or something like that. So I love all that, just seeing, a different culture. And, it made me want to see more of Atlantis and what that culture is. It's like kind of
right.
like we saw Wakanda. Like I want to see more of that. But let me not act like I'm not excited about where this could be leading. Okay, let's Wakanda, Chadwick, Namor. Let's get to Doom. Let's just
Wait, hold on. Okay, wait, hold on.
mm, I feel it. I can smell it.
No, you
You know,
gotta
you
smell it.
just
It's there.
I, like
It's there. Doom is all over that. Doom is
it's
all over
it's
that.
all over. Like I'm watching. I'm like, huh? He's gonna
Who else
flip.
will invade Wakanda in Atlantic,
Like
Atlantic at the same time? Try and get some
like you're
resources.
gonna find out that like he was manipulating Namor and
the,
making them kind
the
of like,
puppet master, man.
yeah. I'm
Right.
like, what? What is happening? What is going on? Is this Doom? Is this Victor? Is this Victor Vaughn? So yeah, I'm excited about that. What did you think? Who do you think is the Black Panther that they're showing?
I don't know. I want to get L's opinions first, and then we go back to that because
Yeah.
after watching that trailer a couple of times, I have no idea. I'll go ahead.
Well, I mean, they did give us a color scheme that we
Yeah,
recognize.
They did, but where they
But yeah,
go there? That's the thing.
but my opinions though, I was kind of excited because we got to see some characters we hadn't seen before. We got to see Namor, Tinoch Huerta, I believe that's how you say his name. We got to see him, in his full glory of Namor. We got to see, Angela Bassett looking as beautiful as ever.
Well, she has the most
Um,
powerful line
oof.
in that trailer.
Oh man, it gave me chills when she
Yeah.
started talking, man. We got to see, like how the cast is dealing with the death of T'Challa. Dominique Thorne, our first look at her as Riri Williams.
Riri Williams.
Michaelia Cole as Aneka, Mabel Cadena as Namora. I didn't even know Namora was going to be in the movie, so that was kind of like
I did. Yeah.
that was nice. Um, and we learned that it's the end of Phase 4. So as much as a anticipated movie as it already was gonna be, because of the success of the first movie and how much love people have for that first movie and for this character and for Wakanda, not just in our community, but this is a beloved franchise. And to see the respect it was treated with, and now it's going to be the end of Phase 4, I'm just overly excited for it, honestly. I
Yeah,
really am.
yeah. It's I mean, the music, the shots that they had of each character, how they're dealing with the mourning of T'Challa. Um, it was
Bob
just
Marley
heart.
in the background.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was heart. It was heartfelt. You felt it, and now I understand why people were, why the crack cast was crying almost. They didn't say every day, but they always came on set and they were like, man, he's not here, but his spirit is here. So now to go to what you guys were saying, we got 10 minutes left. We'll come back in. Who is Black Panther? Who is Black Panther? Because reports are saying it's Shuri. Who do you guys think it is?
I mean, if we're going with the comics, it could be Shuri. It's
That
possible.
body does not look like a female body. That's what I'm trying to tell people.
And those colors don't look like
That's a
her
guy's
suit
body.
either.
Now we could be wrong here, like everybody out there. We could be absolutely wrong. I'm just saying the way that shot did not look like a woman's body. It looked like a dude.
If it's a female, who do you think it is?
It would have to be
It
Shuri.
have to be Shuri then.
There's no one
So
else.
you don't think Nakia could be it?
No.
No,
Okay.
no. Now there's also rumors about T'Challa having a kid in this movie. I don't know how they're gonna fast forward that. Like that's too much. I don't think they were
But
spent like I don't know.
you understand we're in the multiverse saga right now, though, right? 'Cause that was
Mhm.
announced. We're in the saga. Killmonger is alive in What If. He's just not alive in 616 that we know. We didn't see a burial or cremation, anything like that. That we know. But it was his suit. I mean, can we just admit that it was his suit? It was definitely his suit. So who else is gonna put his suit on?
I don't know. I don't know. I know
I
he's in the
saw
movie,
I
but they
saw the
said he was like,
pictures.
but they said he was playing like one of the guys that talk to the new Black Panther when they come to the God world, and explain to them how to handle holding the mantle. I want to put it past them. I
Do
don't
we know
know,
how much
but
time has elapsed from the last one?
they haven't said. They haven't said.
Okay.
So I guess we're at the find out by when it comes out, how many years pass or how long T'Challa's been dead. I'm assuming we're going to see the funeral, so I'm going to say it recently happened. Would not be shocked if Namor was involved with that. Um, so I don't know. I don't know. Like I just want T'Challa, but I can't get him. So as long as the story makes sense and we can see this person holding like a leadership position for Wakanda in the future, I'm good with that. I mean, also MCU right now needs a figurehead. So if that person can lead everybody going to the next films and event in Phase 6, then I'm okay
So
with
you're
it.
saying that Michael B. Jordan could not be the next Black Panther? Are you saying you
I
don't believe
think
it could
for
be him?
what he tried to do in the last film, I don't know. It'd be kind
Being
of
that we're
hard for
dealing with
them.
multiverses, do you
I know
think that
I
he could
understand
be
that, but
a
I'm
T'Challa
saying
from another universe?
it could be T'Challa from another universe.
Okay,
But
I'm just
would that be Michael
throwing
B.
stuff out
Jordan
there.
playing T'Challa from a different universe, or is that Killmonger?
I mean, it could be
So
T'Challa.
that's the thing. I
I
don't know.
mean, and what if they introduced the whole concept like
Mhm.
it's possible that Eric never goes to the US and he's
Right.
raised in Wakanda. And then we got
Hmm.
a different kind of guy.
I haven't. You know what? I'm not gonna. I don't
You
know.
haven't seen.
I
You
haven't
haven't
seen it.
seen what has happened.
I haven't seen
Right.
it. So For me, I'm like no, because I'm going after the Killmonger. I see in the movie. And I think it'd be too hard for Wakanda, even if it was like a different person from another universe. I think for them to even accept him into Wakanda would be kind of tough from what he did from the first film. Now, um, if he comes back and he saves T'Challa or something like that, I don't know. Like I'm sure that they're gonna drop more hints, or we might just find out once we see the film. But I don't know. I'm looking at it as of right now from what they showed, the emotion, the way that the movie is shot. I already tell that the music is going to be great. I'm just now they got me. They got me hooked for this
Oh
film,
yeah.
and
Oh
I'm
yeah.
ready to go. I was worried
Yep.
because T'Challa,
That's
but
my
now like I got a good
Yep.
story. Let's go. So that's
that's
not
my
bad.
birthday movie. It comes out a
Oh
couple
yeah.
days before my birthday. I'm there.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I'm doing.
Yeah,
Um,
I like how you
question.
said. I like how you put that, Jeff. Yeah, they got me now. Like all
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
worries and cares and concerns I
Hmm.
had, like that's gone now.
Yeah.
I just want to see the
Yeah.
movie now.
yeah, yeah.
Absolutely.
But what do you guys think? Did this make you feel more confident about the film like us now after seeing this trailer? Was it how it felt like everyone is saying this trailer is? Let us know in the comments. Let us know your thoughts, and we're gonna see. We're gonna see who's Black Panther. But I'm gonna go back and watch that trailer and cry more into sleep.
Cry some
So,
more.
Cry some more.
Watch some more Riri Williams. Ironheart.
so that concludes phase 4. She-Hulk, Attorney at Law, and Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. So let's get into phase 5, and this is a lot of goodies. I cannot wait for this because there's something that has 18 episodes, but we're talking about that later.
Mhm.
Someone
So
listen.
much.
Someone listen.
And gave you what you really
Give
wanted.
me what I really want. Um, Al, break down phase 5. Now we're going to talk about phase 5, and you're going to say each of us is going to tell us what our most anticipated film or TV show, like what we just can't wait for. We're going to talk about other stuff too. But Al, what's coming out phase 5? Because there's a lot.
All right, all right. Let's go with the phase 5. Well, we know that Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantum Mania, is going to kick off phase 5. Release date is February 17th, 2023. So that's pretty awesome. And then after that, we have Secret Invasion, and that premieres spring of 2023. Um, then we have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, release date May 5th of 2023. Then we have uh, Echo, which premieres summer of 2023. Loki Season 2, which premieres also summer of 2023.
That's awesome.
Blade, which is the Carson birthday movie, November 3rd, 2023.
They always give me something.
Always give you something. Ironheart, fall of 2023. Agatha, Coven of Chaos, love the new name.
Yeah.
I do too.
Winter of 2023.
Al, did you miss one? Did you miss the Marvels? When the Marvels coming out?
The Marvels are July of 2023.
Oh, I don't have them on my list, so
The
yeah, I must have missed them.
Marvels, yeah, the Marvels come right before Blade, and then Ironheart, and then Agatha, and
Okay,
then
all right.
Daredevil.
So the Marvels are before Blade.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. So we got the Marvels, then Blade, then Ironheart,
Mm-hmm.
then Agatha.
Yep.
Then we go into 2024 with Jeff's most anticipated Daredevil, Born Again, spring 2024. 18 episodes.
Woo!
Now let's put that in
Yeah.
perspective. That
Yeah.
is like
Whoa.
3 regular Disney
Dude, I
Plus
don't care they're
shows
30
in
minutes.
one.
I got 18.
Yeah. Right. Right.
Okay, so then after that we got Carson's favorite new name, Captain America: New World Order,
NWO.
NWO, brings it all the way back. Okay. That's May 3rd, 2024. Thunderbolts, July 25th. So that'll be my movie.
That'd be your movie.
July 25th, 2024. So that's phase five, Jeff.
That's a lot. That's awesome. Um, so many things I'm interested in. I'll shoot. I want to see Ant Man because that kicks off the whole entire the rest of the saga. As you know why, King and
Yep.
Conqueror's in there, so I was super
Yep.
stoked about that.
Yep.
Guardians of the Galaxy is end of a row for them. Super excited about that. Finally get Rocket Raccoon's whole story. High Evolutionary is going to be the villain. He actually was at the panel dressed up in his costume, which was actually amazing.
Right.
Um, I mean, Captain America, can't wait. But my most anticipated right now is Daredevil. I'm telling you right now. I know a lot of people look at me like, dude, it's a television show. You have no idea. You have no idea. You have no
You
idea.
tell them too.
I
You have
love,
no idea.
You have no idea. Charlie Cox, man.
I love everything. But when they said when Kevin Feige said 18 a couple of times, because first time he said it, people were like, "What?" And then he said it again, loud. 18 episodes. I was like, "Dude, you got me." Like, how long have we been asking for longer episodes on shows? Like, if this is a guinea pig, give me it. And like I said before, I don't care if it's like 30 minutes, 35 minutes. I'm getting 18.
18.
18, like that's enough to cover the whole story. I'm good. Like if you're gonna do these 30-minute episodes, sometimes this is how you do it. So Daredevil is my most anticipated out of this, even though there's a whole bunch of good stuff that's happening. Like I mean, I can't wait for all of these, but Daredevil is it.
Wait, what's after Daredevil?
What's after it?
Oh, the
Captain
movie.
America.
Captain America, and Thunderbolts. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go.
So
I'm gonna go with Al. Al looks like he already knows what he wants. Carson's trying to figure it out.
There is a ton of stuff in here that I'm very, very, very much so looking forward to. As far as Disney Plus goes, yeah, I agree with you. It has to be Daredevil. But movies, honestly, I might shock you with this. I'm anticipating Blade the most. I need
I
to
don't know. That's a
see
shot because I know
Blade like just wreck shop. Like I just want this to be such a bananas like kick butt movie, and then I could die a happy man. Honestly, I need Blade to be great.
And the rumor is, oh my gosh, his name is escaping me right now. The guy who plays Homelander is rumored to play Dracula. I don't know if that's true or not because the boys are going to be filming at the same time. But I'm like, he can when he's not filming, he can go real quick and film them. But depending how
I
long,
heard the same thing.
Right? Depending on how much
it's just
screen time he gets, they can figure that out.
Right.
But
it's just a rumor right now.
I gotta say, and what's funny too is like they don't come out too far from each other. So, you got one at the end of 2023 basically, and then Daredevil is spring of 2024. So, that's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah. What about you, Carson? You got it?
No. There's just so much like chocolatey goodness in this. I don't know what I'm most excited for. I guess it's gonna depend. Like a lot of these are gonna depend on what happens with like Black Panther 2. Like I might see Black Panther 2, and then I might be really into wanting to see Ironheart, or I've been wanting to see Agatha just because of everything that happened with WandaVision.
Right.
A lot of things are connected to other things, so it just kind of depends. But like Alan said, that Blade. But then New World Order, that could be something wonderful if done right. like there's just so much, but it doesn't even matter. Like I'm just hoping that I live to see all of this goodness. Like
Mhm.
just bring it on. I'm hoping that I don't do something dumb or something crazy happen to me. Like I
So Carson,
I'm
are you
just
here for it, Carson? Are you here for it?
all of it,
Okay.
all of it. It is a plan. There is,
There is a plan.
We're gonna talk about that.
and you
We're
know
gonna talk
what?
about that because I wanted to go through that. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that.
Ugh,
I was excited because I get Daredevil and She-Hulk, Echo, and I get 18 more episodes. Come on.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
and they're
Yeah.
talking about people like um Jessica Jones popping
right,
into some
popping
of
up in the
these, and
movie, right,
like,
popping on the show. Yes, yes.
oh,
Possibly Luke Cage.
like,
Possibly Luke Cage as well.
right,
They even talked about him as well. A lot of rumors
and
going
like,
on.
yeah, like who
So
knows? We might get somebody. Like, just because we're getting these shows, don't mean we're not getting other characters within these shows, and that's what they've been doing is like peppering in other characters within some of these shows to introduce them. Like I honestly have been kind of thinking that, even with the mutants, I know everybody wants mutants and stuff, but I think some way within all of this goodness, we're gonna start getting peppered in some characters or mentions and
oh yeah,
stuff like that throughout all of this.
yeah. Like honestly, like we talked about this offline. I'm gonna be shocked if we get a little mention about Storm and Black Panther,
Mhm.
Wakanda
Yeah.
Forever. That's a perfect opportunity to drop some knowledge.
Mhm.
Just mention her tribe. Boom, there.
Mhm.
Won't be shocked in She-Hulk. We might get someone who needs some kind of representation, and might get a drop right there.
Mhm.
Won't be shocked with Ant-Man. I mean, all these. I mean, Loki. I mean, we got so many things that
What about the Marvels,
the
Jeff?
Marvels definitely because
Who do you
Kamala is a
who
mutant
do
now.
you who do you anticipate might show up since we're talking about mutants in the Marvels? I
I
mean,
don't,
somebody with a white streak in their hair might,
I don't know.
You never know. You
I
never
don't
know.
know.
I mean, and let's not forget Namor.
Is a mutant too.
What is he?
So if they
So
mention
like,
that,
right? Like
he's supposed to be
there's
like the first mutant ever when it comes to on written
do we
publication.
know do we
right
know what the contract is for Captain
for.
Marvel? Like how many more movies she has
I don't
contracted?
know that.
I don't know.
I
I
don't
don't know
know.
what Bree
Brie Larson?
Right.
Larson's
There
contract is.
there is a way to end her
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh
contract.
yeah. There's a definite way to end that.
And
Her
I
name
think we
is
might get
Rogue.
that. I think we might get
I'm
that in
just saying.
phase 7. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
Mhm.
But I think phase 7. I think she finally get her story. That people actually like her, and then once everybody likes her, then we'll
Yeah.
possibly see something happen in phase 7, and her contract ends. Um, so you not pick anybody? This the whole slate.
I just like there's just so much goodness. And like I said, a lot of stuff is contingent on other things. Like, I mean, as of right
Seven
now,
movies.
Yeah, right.
Seven.
Like right now, what do you pick?
right now, without seeing anything else, I'm probably gonna go Blade as the movie and Agatha as the TV show.
Okay, I didn't pick a movie, so I guess I'll pick one. I guess I'll pick. Man, I don't know.
Yeah, although there's quantum. Damn it, I don't
I
know.
pick it. I pick. That's my pick. Ant-Man. Ant-Man Wasp, Quantum Realm. Why? One, we finally get Stinger. She's going to be in the movie. If you didn't see the
Yeah,
poster,
yeah.
and it leads up to something that we're going to talk about in Phase 6, which I think is I cannot wait for it because
Young Avengers?
no,
N-
no,
No,
I'm sure that might
no.
get announced, but I don't think that's the
Oh,
film.
okay.
But
Hey, Jeff, I put it up for you. She has a seven movie deal.
okay, okay. So I guess she ain't dying no time soon
No
because
time soon. No
Marvel's
time soon.
Damn.
and the 2 Avenger films that we're going to talk about in Phase 6. That's
Man, I
that's
guess
great.
technically they could show her in a coma for a few movies. I mean,
I mean, yeah, I guess they.
no,
Yeah.
no,
I
no.
want
Okay,
to see
all
that.
right. I'm just saying.
Nobody
No,
wants to
all
see
right.
that.
I'm just saying. No, all
No, no,
right.
But what do you guys think? What do you think about Phase 5? What is your most anticipated film or TV show before this? Let us know in the comments below. Let us know your thoughts. This is going to be a great couple of years coming up in the movie theaters and Disney Plus. Now, let's get into. And the funny thing, they didn't drop everything. They're waiting for Disney 23. D23 to drop
D23.
everything else. Let's talk about Phase 6. Al,
You ready? You ready?
yeah, let's drop it, dude.
All right. Phase 6 is going to start off with. No, not the Horseman. Fantastic Four. Release date November 8th, 2024. So that'd be the Carson movie.
Always giving me something.
Then followed by, well, we don't know what's in between there, honestly, because like Jeff said, there's stuff left out. But what's been announced is Avengers, the Kang Dynasty. Now, that gave me tingles when I saw that. I was like, oh, there is so much you can do with that. And what Carson was talking about with Doom.
Right.
So the Kang Dynasty, May 2nd, 2025. And then the last big one they announced was Avengers Secret Wars, November 7th, 2025. So November is Marvel month, apparently.
Scorpios unite.
2 Avengers movies for Phase 6 have been announced.
That's crazy. And
Fantastic Four.
And how many spots are left open? How many spots?
Oh,
There's like 4 or 5, I think.
I think it's more than that,
5,
right?
I thought 5 or 6 spots.
That was like 6 spots, right?
Yeah.
So 6 spots. One's definitely going to be Deadpool 3. We know that. Armor Wars probably another one for Disney Plus. After that,
Shang-Chi 2.
Possibly
Wonder
Shang-Chi
Man,
2.
like,
well, we don't
Wonder
know.
Man.
Well, that's
Like-
speculation. But we definitely know.
Yeah.
We definitely know we're getting Deadpool
know.
3. We know that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
We know
that.
we know we're getting Armor Wars because they announced that as well.
Yep.
So that's the ones that have been announced. There's probably others that they announced and we totally forgot about. But let's just go what they have right now, and that's we know we're going to get Deadpool 3. We know we're going to get Armor Wars. We got Fantastic Four. We got the both Avengers movie, Avengers Kang's Dynasty, and Avengers Secret Wars. So with those that we definitely know we're going to get. Carson, what is your most anticipated movie, TV show?
I couldn't
Right
pick
now.
Phase 5. Now you want me to pick Phase 6?
Dude.
It's even worse.
Dude.
Right. Like, bruh.
You know,
Secret War, Kang Dynasty. Do you know how much banana nuts craziness that could be? My brain is exploding just trying to think of what that even means.
well, I'm just hoping the dots are dropped in Black Panther with Doctor Doom. Maybe we get a little more Doctor Doom or something about him in Ant-Man. And then like we already know we're gonna get MODOK too for in Ant-Man. So that's gonna be awesome. And then Fantastic Four, he's gotta be the villain, right?
Do we know when the next Doctor Strange is?
No.
Unless it's
that could be something else that they could announce, or that could be Phase 7. That was another thing too.
Or when does Wanda come back? Like, there's so much. There's just so much.
I think
because we learned that this is called the multiverse saga,
right?
Right.
And that it ends with Phase 6. So
right. So you're saying Kang, Avengers, Kang Dynasty, Carson?
Sure.
Okay.
That's what.
All right.
Today, tomorrow, I don't know. I can't promise what I'm gonna say tomorrow.
What about you, Al? What do you got?
I mean, honestly, I'm a Doctor Doom fan first and foremost. If you're gonna introduce Doctor Doom in Fantastic Four, then that's my most anticipated movie ever. I just love Doom so much, and if I get him, then I'm a happy person. Like Black Panther and Doom, that's everything for me. That really is. So Fantastic Four, I would have to say definitely, because I feel like I'm finally going to get my dream of a real MCU Doom.
And I'll piggyback off that. I'm gonna say same thing because you know how much I love Doctor Doom too. So, but I'm gonna say Fantastic Four. I'm super hyped. But if we
Hmm.
get Kang's Dynasty with that storyline with him
Yeah, yeah.
and Kang together,
Hmm.
You know what?
that's
I
something.
switch it. I'm switching it.
What you got?
Hmm. Going Fantastic Four only because of what it could mean going forward.
Right,
Yeah, yeah.
Just because of everything that comes with that.
right.
Hmm.
So yes, Fantastic Four,
The
I
first,
think, for
okay,
now.
okay.
The
No,
second.
I mean, like I said, like I'll pick the same movie, so that's why I picked Kang Dynasty only because we're gonna get Doctor
No, no.
Doom. We're gonna get the plants seeded, or just planting the seeds a little bit in Black Panther. I don't know if they're gonna show him and have him show up at the ends that he was behind us. That would be
Mhm.
fantastic. Fantastic Four, I feel like he has to be the villain. He's gonna survive somehow. Maybe King helps him, and then those two together in Avengers King of Dynasty. I mean, that's
See, I'm just scared about doing that. I'm scared about like
don't do it to me.
getting
Don't
too
put those
far
movies
ahead.
together.
I
Then,
don't want to get too
okay?
far ahead.
Don't put them in the
I
same
know.
I
phase.
just want to
All
accept it and just let it
right.
come to me.
Look, I'm a person
Because
that,
Doctor
I,
Doom is gonna Ric Flair him at
of
some point.
course, yeah, of course. I'm
There's gonna
saying
be a
this is the only time that I really care if they follow the comics.
Yes.
Just give me that storyline with them two.
uh,
Yes.
Just give me that.
Yeah. No, I
Can I get
agree.
that?
I
Can I get
I
agree.
that Ric
agree.
It's
Flair? I hit the
perfect.
ropes and I hit you behind the knees on Sting on
Right,
King. That's all I
right.
want.
Right. You don't
That's
have to
all I want.
That's
change it. You don't have to change the
Right.
comics.
And then King's
Uh,
like, you
you human?
human.
You
Right.
did
Right.
you
You right.
you
Like
beneath me person was able to do this?
right. So with that, with the
Ah,
other things that possibly might get announced, Deadpool 3, Armor, uh, um, Armor Wars. Um, do we get how? Okay, I'll put it this way: we don't know anything else that's, or we can't remember what what it got announced. Are they gonna?
like
Okay, I'll put it this way: are they gonna keep any mutants to Phase 7 beyond, or they're gonna keep sprinkling hints of mutants throughout Phase 6? And phase, well, his name are mutant. That's another drop. Where they, storm. That could be like another drop. Wait a little bit between somewhere. Phase 5, drop a couple other hints. But Phase 6 comes in, you drop more hints. I know Feige is smart and he's not going to rush this. He's not going to rush the X Men at all. But when it comes to any like kind of mutants and phase leading up to Phase 7, because I think that's when they're going to finally officially bring in the X Men and go into mutants more. What do you guys think? If that's possible, or do you see them announcing other characters, movies for Phase 6? And if so, like who would you like to see them announce? Like maybe Doctor Strange 3 or something like that. Cash, you want to go first? Oh, I'm sorry, Al. You want to go first?
Okay, so to answer your mutant question, I believe we might get a bit of both. I think there's going to be some sprinkle, and I think they're going to hold off for some big ones to Phase 7. Um, and I think there's good reason for doing both. You gotta give people something to be excited about and to anticipate.
Yeah, you can't
And
bust a
because
load
Feige
of
is
right,
such an X-Men fan,
right,
like once he goes to X-Men, like everything else is gonna be like secondary. Like that's his baby. He really loves X-Men. So I feel like there's a reason why they're not just gonna rush out with
mm,
that. I feel like once we turn over to X-Men, that's gonna be the main event.
right. What about you, Carson?
I think that much like what Alan's saying, I don't think you'll see like I don't think you'll see like Charles Xavier. I don't think you're gonna see that. I think you'll see things that are maybe X-Men adjacent. So like maybe in Guardians of the Galaxy or something, you'll hear mention of the Shi'ar Empire, or you'll see the Kree mention the Shi'ar, or you might see a mention of what's his name, Alan, Satarak,
Yeah.
um, which is adjacent to Juggernaut. Like
Hmm.
I think you'll see all these things that will set up like where some of these people are going to come from. Like you might get some mention of Insabanur, but only because Insabanur is old as hell, and right now he might be in a tomb somewhere, or you know what I mean. Like you might get mentions like that. Like you might hear of Nathaniel Essex because he's been around since the 1800s.
Right,
Like there'll be a corporation, and it'll actually mean something this time
right,
where it didn't in Fox, where you would see like a name and it would never come back,
right.
or you'll see things peppered in now that'll actually have repercussions going forward. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't necessarily think you'll see a character. Um, like you might see, as we were talking before, like Storm's tribe. You might not see Storm, but you'll see this tribe that she come from, or what her lineage is, or some kind of clue. You're like, I bet you that might be where something like that. I just don't think you're gonna see it right up in front in your face, but you'll see mentions of people that might be around, or maybe in Daredevil or something, somebody that's in New York, or there might be a mention of somebody, or something like that. But
Right.
I don't think we'll actually get the character. I think you'll just get like adjacent things or kind of build the world of the X-Men without having the X-Men there. So when you do finally have them, you'll kind of understand what that world is, which is inside the MCU and why they haven't been around and stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Is there anything you guys want to see during Phase 6? Like anything else? Probably. I mean, from what we know, I think it's just Deadpool 3, just to see what they do with that. For anything else they could do, I really don't know. I'll have to really dive deep back and see all the stuff they actually announced. There's so much stuff that
Yeah,
they announced. So,
right.
but I definitely know Daredevil 3 is something I like to see too in that phase.
I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing what the possibilities are because, like you and I have talked before, Jeff. I've read the comics, so like when they throw names out there like Secret Wars, there's
Mm-hmm.
specific things that happen
Right.
that lead
Mm-hmm.
up to it that happen in there, and there's specific things
Mm-hmm.
with these characters that we're anticipating that
Mm-hmm.
are huge. Like the implications are huge for Doom. I
Yeah.
mean, Doom gains cosmic powers. Like,
Right.
I mean, we're talking about
Right.
God Emperor Doom. I don't think anybody's ready for this. I don't think they're ready, Jeff.
No. No. What about you, Curtin? Nothing. Just you just ready for it? Whatever. Give us
Or
Curtin.
am I ready for anything specifically?
Yeah. Well, I mean, like anything else outside Fantastic Four and then what was announced.
Oh, oh God, there's just so much. Like it's hard to process everything just because they've done so much. Like I'm still wondering like where does Sword fit in all of this? Like where you know what I mean? Like there's just so many things that they've peppered in, and then you see the slate, so it makes you think of well, okay, they've set up this. Where does that go? And where I don't see any Eternals up here. Like where are some of these characters that you assume are going to pop up somewhere else or be involved somewhere and we just have no idea. Like it's a fun time to be a comic book fan or a movie fan or a fan of this genre. I just hope that the community allows all this to come out and breathe and let that vision come to fruition before we just be like, oh, I didn't like that. Oh, what are they doing? They didn't do this one thing that happened in the comic book that needs to happen. And let it breathe. Let it come out. See what the vision is. At the end, if you don't like it, have fun, say whatever you want. Like, but let it come out. See what the vision is before you start, hating
And
on
one thing
everything.
we didn't mention too is X-Men 97. So it looks like we're gonna get Loki season 2, then the
Mm,
Marvels, then Blade, then X-Men, then
It's in the
Ironheart.
fall. Yeah, it's in the fall. They
It's in the
haven't
fall.
exactly
Yeah,
given us a
yeah,
date yet,
yeah.
but
Right,
That's
but
yes.
fall.
they say Ironheart is in the fall too.
Right,
So
right. So, right. hmm hmm
Well, what
I
they're
th-
doing because they're separating it, so it won't be. That's why you didn't see it on the slate. They're separating it where it's going to be have its own. They're probably releasing it at different times, but probably close to each
Yeah,
other. But it's not going to be
yeah,
like we got to wait a couple months for Ironheart to come out. It's going to be like X-Men comes out and then
yeah.
um, Ironheart comes out. So
And
uh,
they've already greenlit a second season of X-Men '97 too.
right,
So,
right.
well, I mean, yeah, they could do, September,
mhm.
something in September, something in October. They got
I
plenty of
think
time.
what
Right.
I was hearing was October-ish for X '97, something like that. But we'll see.
Yeah. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think about Phase 6? What do you think about the overall phase? It came to a time where everybody was complaining and worried about the lack of direction, and then Marvel told us, shut the hell up. You got this. Like I
It
said
was a mic
before,
drop.
I'm glad that we were gonna make a video prior to San Diego Comic Con complaining about what was going on. I'm happy we didn't because a lot of people have, and like I said, they're eating crow today. Um,
And
it, it, it,
and let
it,
me be
it, it,
clear, I'd have came out and said I was wrong. I would have.
oh yeah, but I'm saying, it's good that we didn't do it. I'm glad that we didn't do it because we knew deep down they were dropping bombs, dropping mics all night. We knew we were going to do it. So for us to be patient, and what we did is what some people should do, and be patient. And I understand people got to make content, got to keep it weekly, blah blah blah. But you know, never doubt Marvel right now. Don't doubt them. Don't doubt Feige. He knows what he's doing. He has proven over and over again. He know what he's doing. We felt after the first Avengers movie, where the hell you go from here? How you set up this Infinity Saga? Done. Does it? It's amazing.
Mhm.
We thought they busted the hugest load of all time. I said, how do you come back from that? Uh, Multiverse Saga. What?
What?
Yeah. hmm
And he still got the biggest card in his pocket. X-Men.
X-Men.
Chill,
He hasn't
everybody.
even dropped. He hasn't put the
Chill.
spade down yet.
Mm-mm.
He
Chill.
just sitting there with it, and
Just
you know he
waiting.
got it.
Just chill. And there's a whole bunch with that too. So just enjoy these next
Mm-hmm.
three phases. And when we get
Mm-hmm.
to phase 7, we're gonna see what happens. And then wait for D23 because that's gonna be even more bombs dropping. That's gonna be casting probably for more of some of these films. They're gonna complete the slate for phase 6. There's so much stuff they're gonna do. So just calm down,
Mhm.
pump your brakes. Don't worry about it. Feige got you. Well, that's it.
Enjoy the ride.
Enjoy the ride. That's it. Thank you for watching Greenlight Total Entertainment. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when we put up videos. Look out for some more videos coming soon. I seen the Grain Man, Paws of Fury, Legend of Hank, story about my dog Hank, uh, and so much more. So we got Harley Quinn. Maybe we'll do some reviews on the episodes for that. And just stay tuned. Thank you for watching Greenlight Entertainment. I'm Jeff. This is
Manny.
Adam and Carson.
Carson.
And we see you in the next video. Take care.